We are the Remnant, and you are watching FLI TV. We are the Remnant, and you're watching FLI TV.
Stay fly, stay fly, stay fly till I die. Stay fly, stay fly, stay fly till I die.
That's pretty dope. Yo, what's going on? You're rocking with the Remnant. If you've been set free, put your hand in the air like you're trying to leave. And if you succeed, don't forget us, please, because wherever you go, you could use some MCs. Look, you're rocking with the Remnant. If you've been set free, put your hand in the air like you trying to leave. And if you succeed, don't forget us, please. Wherever you go, you could use some MC. This is the Don Genesis, also known as Adam.
I am Niles, also known as Niles, but on the rap stage I'm known as Niles. Yeah.
And we are the Remnant crew, -1, missing out just John, but it's the Remnant.
We on a war tour, we got a master plan, giving hope, showing love to every woman and man. It's time.
Alright, so we out here with the Remnant. It's a very special occasion. Few select listeners will get a preview tonight of PB&J. So there's a buzz out there in the streets about this upcoming LP, PB&J.
Yeah.
Just give us a little insight. Everybody, you know, that I'm come up with knows PB&J as peanut butter and jelly. But tonight it has a different meaning. What's that?
Yeah, I mean, that's what people would think naturally. They think it would mean, you know, peanut butter and jelly. But in this particular case, it stands for Players, Babes, and Jesus.
See, we're reinventing the wheel into a square.
Wow, that's deep.
It just blew your mind.
That did. But not as much as Players, Babes, and Jesus. Like, that's an interesting mix.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the Players, Babes, and Jesus, basically this album, what we tried to do is really deal with like love and relationships from like, you know, a 20-something-year-old perspective or whatever. And actually the name comes from Just John, who's not here tonight. But yeah, we were sitting there, we already had a couple songs in the can at that point, and we were trying to figure out like really what'll say it all. And Players, Babes, and Jesus, that's pretty much what it looks like. So yeah.
And you know, it's funny because, you know, when we see them tonight, I've just been watching who's coming in the door, and it's a lot of babes, and with Bibles, so they're bringing Jesus.
Okay.
But it's always that makes you guys the players, I'm assuming, or not so. I mean, what is that?
I mean, we won't jump to conclusions.
Okay.
But you know, you can just see how it goes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't wanna, I don't need her, don't wanna see her again. Here she goes. Let her walk on by, I'll dry my eyes and get back my life. I don't wanna, I don't need her, don't wanna see her again. Here she goes. Let her walk on by, I'll dry my eyes and get back my life.
Can I be honest? Cause I'm about to lie to all y'all listening in and be like, for sure I'm cool with me and her being friends. I'ma say, it's alright that we ain't together. I'ma tell you it's for the better. I'm gonna act like whatever. I'm gonna look you in the eye and tell you why we weren't compatible, why moments shared were magical, and how like actually me, I'm straight. Wait, better yet, I'm great. Wait, I'm a busy man with too many things on my plate.
What were you listening to when you were penning PB&J? What was in your iPod?
Not a whole lot of hip hop actually. There's a band called Tokyo Police Club out of Canada. They make really, really catchy songs. There's another band called Rah Rah Riot. They're from Syracuse, New York, I believe. Ridiculous.
You know, in this modern day era of ringtone rap, what inspires you guys to keep making things that making music that matters, that actually has a statement that's relevant beyond just, you know, the next 2 months into the next ringtone pop?
Okay. I can't speak for Tribe, but I mean, I think that's the only music we respect. Honestly, it's the only music we listen to, and so when we think about making music, we can't. It's kind of like that's our definition of music.
What about you, now? Same thing?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much the same thing. I just want to make the kind of music that I would listen to.
Yeah.
WTF, WJD. Okay, I'm gonna do my best to make the Kool-Aid sweet.
I'm trying to run a new direction up a two-way street wherever you may be. That's where I wanna go. Raps on the tracks, putting cracks into solid oak. We snatching the backs to give back to the common folk. We laugh when it's not a joke. That's when it's wanted most. Some life lessons you can't pass on the honor roll. So be happy with your C- and rewind this every time you need some reminders. It'll be fine, just keep your long johns on. Here's another swan song from some non-Don Juans.
All right, guys, so as we wrap this up and get ready to start this evening, I think this is interesting. You guys are kind of doing a listening party / focus group.
Basically.
And it sounds like you guys are even willing to make adjustments to the album based upon the feedback you get tonight. What inspired this? This is like non-traditional. Usually artists are arrogant. It's like, yo, we put it out there.
We know what the hotness is.
Yeah, exactly. We hot. But you ain't down with the hotness, then you whack. But you all like really kind of tipping your hats to, you know, your loyal followers and saying, hey, we want to make sure that we're meeting your needs. Like, what inspired this?
I mean, it's a little bit of what you just said. I mean, honestly, the idea for the PB&J came about like through honestly conversation between the Remnant and Tempest Blue, actually a great organization based here in Atlanta. And what we do a lot of time, we were just kind of talking about putting the power back into the fans. What you do is you go in there and you basically you explain who you are, what you're about, and then you lead it to those people. It's a movement. We've got this one is the first official one going on here in Atlanta tonight. In a few weeks we'll have one out in Los Angeles. Just John will be out there heading that one. We'll have another one in New York by the end of this year. Maybe, you know, if the feedback is good here, we may even have another one back here in Atlanta. So that's the deal.
And Desserts by Latrell was kind of.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
So shout out to Desserts by Latrell, right next to the infamous Thumbs Up Diner. Wow. All right, well, look, I guess we're about to get this party started. Tonight, we're getting some PB&J right here with the FLI Life. I'm your man, Mike. I'm down to my last piece of gum. It's back in my mouth. I'm chewing, they're spitting, and we're getting started. Sign out.
I gotta find my Christian girl. Gotta find my Christian girl. I gotta find my Christian girl. I gotta find my Christian girl.
Let's see what's on the TV. Are you lonely? Huh? Do you need someone to talk to? Me? Are you eager to meet interesting people, single like you? No. If you answered yes to all of the above, you may be depressed. May I suggest falling in love? Call 1-800 yada yada yada. We've all seen it. If you called it, you got a lot of problems. But I'm not condemning you, 'cause I've